Mad stuff going on. Peace, God. How you doing?
Hey, face, how you?
I'm
How you
good.
get that background?
Um, it's like a little green screen button over here. So it's a bunch of stuff you can do with YouTube. It's like a little picture of a figure with the little lines going. Yep, there you go.
Or you can't use your own thing?
I use my own pictures.
You could get it from your phone?
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, it's the picture I had on my phone.
Yeah, good.
Peace, everybody. I did not mean to press the live button. Welcome to Cosmic Nobody's Conversation. There you go.
I'll do that.
How you healing? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
All is well. So, for those of you guys who do not know, Knowledge Born Allah is the communication God. This wonderful individual right here owns Do the Knowledge Radio on YouTube. He is the author of I guess a book saga, if you will, regarding our leaders of this life, the last, and the next, um, as well as a merch, create merch. We got some shirts, right? Got a
Yeah.
documentary on the way. He's a producer of a lot of other different platforms that you guys are probably very familiar with. But knowledge, let them know who you is.
I'm trying to share this link out here so people can see it. I guess.
Oh yeah, I got it at the bottom. Yeah, I shared it before we got here. That's an I'm press live.
My bad. All
No,
right, let
you're
me try
good.
this again. As the God said, I am knowledge one of our host and founder of Do Knowledge Radio, CEO of DTK
He's
Multimedia
possible.
Production Company. I got to say that now. You know what I'm saying? DTK Multimedia Production Company. Uh, I've been doing Knowledge Radio for a decade. So, in the midst of doing Knowledge Radio's inception, my goal was always to scale up, to scale up, what we created. And now it's a multimedia production company that started as a voice of the voiceless via the radio, via internet radio at that, and just continue to progress over time. So, yeah, I'm definitely glad to share some of that story. And I'm a storyteller and a story seeker. So, as we close in on closer to 4,000 episodes now, can you believe it, Sunshine? 4,000 now. Now I got to
4,000.
be like,
Wow.
almost 4,000 episodes. So hopefully by the 10-year Cypherversary, I'll be glad to announce 4,000 episodes and counting. So
Okay.
maybe two milestones, a decade and 4K.
A
So
decade
yeah,
of 4K. That's beautiful. That's dedication. When I tell y'all, man's be pulling out 5 episodes a day, and they be like an hour or some change long. Man's be pulling shifts on this platform. So you
trying
definitely
to catch up
deserve
with
your
you.
flowers. Catch up with me. Listen, I don't
Yeah.
even have 1,000 videos up here yet. I don't think.
I think if you counted them, you would surprise yourself. You
Yeah.
understand? You count all of the Virgo Virgin Talk, the Cosmic Conversations, the what's today's mathematics. You count up all of your content. You have a body of work that is to be celebrated and marveled. You know, because I don't know what today's mathematics is until you say it. Like if you don't say it, then I don't know it. You understand what I'm saying?
Um,
And after midnight, oh, oh, let me read to you the content. So quantifying is something.
I
It becomes
appreciate you.
important. It adds marketability from one perspective, but just also archival. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you got to pop your collar because if I didn't start celebrating us, nobody was celebrating us. And if you fast forward 10 years later, they're celebrating us even less. So if you don't have spaces of celebration, like from Cosmic Nobodies, awards, the things that you put together over the years, if we're not celebrating us in an active space, nobody's going to celebrate us. They're going to exploit us. They're going to fearmonger us. They're going to come up. They're going to do everything other than celebrate us. And it's not their job to celebrate us. It's our job. So it's a
Sure.
for us type situation. So yeah.
Agreed. Agreed. So, can you let us know? I ain't gonna ask that question, but let us
Ask
know
whatever
about
you want.
some of the kind of episodes that you do the knowledge radio. What when they come on your YouTube page, what kind of energy, what kind of vibes, what kind of conversations can they expect?
It's a myriad of discussions. It's a myriad of discussions. I did my own fact finding discussions. I did my own analysis. And that's a portion. You might see some people some people you don't know. It really is a mechanism for celebration for black people. Now I know that word don't apply to everybody, but I'm talking to black people. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
the melanated people, the whomever people, the blah 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 people. Shout out to y'all. I'm talking to y'all too when y'all want to come talk. I don't discriminate against y'all. I'm black. You understand? Like this T-shirt is black. I'm that color. I'm that. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, it's discussions with black people. It's ordinary people that do extraordinary things.
For
So
sure.
you'll resonate with somebody. Uh, for a long time, there was a disconnect between different spiritual ideologies, different religious ideologies, and what have you. And nobody wins when the family feuds. So if we fighting and being divisive amongst one another, we're gonna forget how much we love each other. Even people got it twisted in their mind, like me hating on you is showing love to you. Like that's how rancid it has become. So seeing that in the spaces, in particular the conscious community, because I grew up in the conscious community, 35 years in the conscious community. So I seen all of the twists and the turns, all the opportunists, all of the jokers, all of the pranksters, all the provocateurs, everybody who came in over the years. It's still our community. It's still for our people. It's still
Mm-hmm.
there. Like it still exists. So if you're here and you're looking for that, that's a portion. I love black women. Okay, that is no secret. Black women. I love black people in general, but black women in specific. So you'll see a whole bunch of black women being interviewed, being celebrated, being uplifted on my platform. So that's not the norm in the virtual space. The virtual space is they give you a bunch of ad dollars or entice you with ad dollars and sponsorships to destroy yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
won't find any of that over there. I'm not browbeating you. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not calling you the N word. I'm not calling you the B word. I don't have any of that for you. I got the utmost love and respect for us as a people only. So it's a real good opportunity to uplift, and that's how this continues to scale. It went from the shows and the interviews to the shows and the interviews to on the road, on tour, and linking with different artists and different amazing personalities out there. So it's a great opportunity for you to be able to celebrate yourself and promote yourself. It's a
I'm
place
sure.
where knowledge is born. So this is where people come.
Place where knowledge is born. We love it here. I wanted to ask you about your book. So for those of you guys who don't know, Knowledge Born Outlaw is also an author. I
Hey,
had the honor and the pleasure of being able to purchase these books for my child. And what I appreciate about them is the photographs in them to where like now my son can identify these individuals. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty dope. But can you let us know, like, first of all, explain, the premise of your book, and then, what was your influence? What was your inspiration to even put those out?
you?
Me.
Yes, yes, yes. Uh, you are a magnificent educator. So if they're not tuning in to hear you teach something, I don't know what they expect. You understand what I'm saying? So you were like, yo, I need something for my sons. I need something for these community groups we having. I need something, blah 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 blah. And you put that call out, and I'm like, okay, what can I do to contribute? I have a lot of content, but after the content, where are the actionable steps? So the books serve as little reference points in curriculum to be able to get that sort of extra. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mhm.
you could look at a picture and be like, who's that? I don't know. Oh, let me read a little bit. Oh, I want to learn about that today. Let me go research that. So when you say, okay, what do I want to do with my life? Oh, I want to be an entrepreneur. Volume one, entrepreneurism. We can't have enough entrepreneurs. They're like like the way we become so cynical about anything that's done is very counterproductive. Everybody's an entrepreneur. Everybody got a podcast. No, everybody's not an entrepreneur. No, everybody doesn't have a podcast. There's a bunch of
Mhm.
people that have them. How long are they going to be able to sustain them? So,
Right.
black entrepreneurs, if you want a future, it has to be some entrepreneurial motivation there. So, who better, if they can teach your children that there's more than two genders or more than two sexes, why can't we teach our children to be young entrepreneurs instead of young inwards? They're teaching them to be young inwards. Nobody's, up in arms at that. We're making jokes about it and skits about it and all kinds of things about it. But those are young entrepreneurs that are doing that. They're like, oh, this
Mhm.
is a need. Oh, y'all like that? Oh, I'm going to produce this and I'm going to capitalize off of it. So Volume 1 is dedicated to entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, from a historical to present lens. It's not just an encyclopedia of people from way, way back in the day. No, these are people that you can still see right now, and you can look at their model to see if they have a proven success model or something that you need to adjust as an entrepreneur. And a bunch of resources for you to link. So that's volume one. Volume one, entrepreneurship. There was a need, and I looked and I was like, oh yeah, they got to have a little
You gotta brush your
10
teeth.
crack commandments, right? All right, so if we look at volume two, one of the issues that I found in the society is that uh, the other people on the planet, they love black women and they hate black women, but they really hate black women acting like they love black women. So they have all of these things to say, all of this negative imagery associated with black women. I'm like, my mother
Mhm.
not like that. My grandmother not like that. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? I know some folks, mamas and grandmamas might, but nah, I ain't come from that. My aunties wasn't like that. My daughter's not like that. So I was like, let me do a a compilation. 100 black women who changed the world. So these young black women have somebody to look at as a reminder, like, okay, you can be successful in this world with your dignity, with your values, with all of these things in check, and can point you to some people. So
Mhm.
that whole volume is dedicated to the reformation of our mothers, of our sisters, of our daughters, of our wives, you know, of our aunties, of our cousins, of our nieces. My family reads these books. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like It's just out here and it got nothing to do with my life. My sons, my children, they read these books. You know what I'm saying? So they are supposed to be able to have respect and be able to build healthy relationships with one another. I mean, again, that's the future. So if we're talking about entrepreneurs, if we're talking about black women, if there ain't no more black women, there's no more black children. I don't know what y'all thinking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if we don't honor her, we don't honor the womb that gave us birth and life, just like the earth, just like the universe, all of it is a womb. You understand? Like, and the womb represents the place of gestation for life to continue. So it's just interesting, with some of that. And, with this infiltration of false narratives surrounding, as if anybody else could bring life into it. That's the first thing. But
Mhm.
this artificial type of situation has folks thinking that's what it is. So that's the motivation to honor and revere. Hey, mother, look, I wouldn't be here without you. Hey, mother, I love you. Hey, sister, like we in this together. We're not each other's enemy. You see what I'm saying? Oh, hey,
Mhm.
daughter, hey, niece, I'll take somebody's life messing with you. You understand? Like you're protected here. It's not predatory. So just that reformation, and for you know those young warrior gods to be able to see themselves in a righteous light and not just in a vixen light. So that's volume two. Volume three and four are for our revolutionaries. Men and women. So if we have young children that aspire to be self defense or leaders in that regard. Volume 3 and Volume 4 is dedicated to that specifically. So you can look at, again, proven success models, men and women that were true, that were rulers, that were leaders, that you understand what I'm saying? That if you had that drive, you can go look and see, like, oh man, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. When they want you to be leaders, they tell you to go read uh what's it, Robert Kiyosaki and uh Jordan Max, was John Maxwell, and what's the Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. They indoctrinate you with a sickness and then tell you, oh, this is what you're supposed to be reading. This is what you're supposed to be listening to.
Mhm.
But what about you, the people from around the globe? These are black people from around the globe, from throughout the diaspora, because it's voices of the diaspora, all 10 volumes. So these are their voices. These are their stories to inspire the story in you. You'd be like, well, your uncle was just like blah blah blah. That's why our family stories become important. Well, your aunt, she was a Black Panther. Oh, I didn't even know that. You see what I'm saying? We go look for these other people and forget our family spaces. And when it's called back to remembrance, you'd be like, hey, your uncle was, or your cousin, or your older sister was, blah 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 blah. So now you can begin to have a semblance of who you are in that way and what it is you're here to do on purpose. What's your purpose? So being purposeful and being intentional. What Volume 3 and 4 in regards to revolutionary thought and warriors, because you need some warrior spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're thinking about quitting, you think about giving up, you're thinking about all of these other things, there's another thing of inspiration. I remember I was young. All of the little black boys had Michael Jordan on their wall in their room. They had the picture, you know what I'm saying, or whatever rapper or whatever singer, whomever they wanted, they had that picture on the wall. We ain't tell them, oh, that's a vision board. We ain't tell them that, right? We
Mhm.
just had to. We just was like, oh, the room full of pictures. You go to these folks' house, they got art up on the wall. Are they up on the wall though? What message
Right.
is that sending? And the people, all of these things, all these things become important in regards to mind mapping and shaping the imagery. I remember that Cosby Show episode when Claire wanted that picture, and they had to go to the auction. It wasn't, hey, oh, me and Cliff is going to the auction. The whole family over there at the auction. You understand what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Plotting. They like, Bon, you want this? Oh, we about to go get that. So it was a family opportunity to see somebody win in the family. Like, oh, we rolling up there for Mount Duke. So when she had that picture in the house, every time you look at that picture now, you know, like, oh, we went and did this as a family. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's an accomplishment. So these things of art, you know, these projects that your children create, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Put them up so they remember. You know what I'm saying? I know we got like the photo albums. I don't even know if we still got them no more. But we had the albums with accomplishments and things like that. But you put up something that your child created or you created, it's immortalized. It's forever. It's a thing that's associated in the memory because that's where you live forever. So these leaders that we have, their stories, your family stories, things like that, these are things to immortalize them forever. They're encased, they're enshrined, they're uh, up because we regard them. So that's, you know, 3 and 4. And volume 5 deals with science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So volume
Mhm.
5 deals with STEAM. I know they teach in STEM because they want you to think that arts is not connected. Like you have more than one brain. You got two hemispheres of the brain. You got the logical and you got the creative, but they're in the same head. They're in the same skull encased, both left and
Right.
right hemispheres of the brain. So why wouldn't uh, you don't think art requires mathematics? You don't think solving problems is an art? You understand what I'm saying? So there's interconnection in regards to that. So it's like, all right, in the space of sustainability, we dealing in the realm of practicality.
Mm.
Practicality, what do you build and how do you sustain it long term? You need science, you need technology, you need engineering, you need arts, you need math. So volume 5 is dedicated to STEAM. And then, you know, what are some of the things that we tell ourselves in regards to this propaganda machine that's out here running rampant? Are we saying the things that we say about ourselves, or are we going off the narrative of somebody else? So volume
Right.
6 deals with that. Volume 6 deals with that specifically. Uh, there was a man by the name of D.F.W. Griffith, and he came out with a movie called Birth of a Nation. And Birth of a Nation was the criminal means by which black people are categorized to this day. The reason why they show black people as criminals on TV because they showed them as criminals in that movie screen. On that movie screen, Birth of a Nation, after that movie was over, there was 1,000% rise in the Ku Klux Klan.
Mm.
So this was a propaganda tool. And when they showed the movie in the theater, there was no black people in the movie. There was white people in blackface. So when they showed them in blackface, when the Klan came out, they were cheering. So automatically, these people in these bed sheets became the hero, and the people that they were after were the villain. So these all become tools that are utilized in that regard to make a villain or hero. So now that villain mentality that we have, it sticks. You fast forward today, young folks is like, oh, I'm on demon time. You ain't on
Mm.
God time no more. You on demon time. And you fast forward in this other regard, you don't see yourself of any worth of value. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it took 120 years, but it's true now. This is what you're looking for. This is how you see yourself, right? So this 100-year time span that's there, this is how you see yourself now. It's successful. It's successful. So anytime you see yourself on the screen, you're looking to see yourself degraded. not to see yourself celebrated, and you celebrate the degradation instead of honoring the elevation. So that's why I love your affirmation music, because your affirmation music is something that's empowering. It's something that you hear and you inspire. It's something that you hear, okay, I want to write something, I want to read something, I want to build something, I want to create something, I want to sustain something. It's something to get you in motion, and you're not motivated under negative or false pretenses. So that's volume 1 through 6 right now. 7, I'm still working on. 8, 9, 10. They'll be done before the year is up. So I have my 10 volume set, so I can start working on my actual books. I got other books that I put to the side that, these were immediate. And I think the last part I'll say about that is I wanted to see something done. You know, I wanted to see something done with my name on it as a motivation to continue these exhaustive encyclopedias, Bibles, and Qurans that I'm writing on the other side. So these are short ebook volumes that are quick reads, and they're curriculum training tools to utilize and target after the people who don't necessarily want to read, but they want to see something that will spark the creativity and the brilliance in them for them to continue on.
I love that. I love that. And I enjoy the books. Y'all make sure y'all purchase some books. He gave y'all the details of what you're gonna get in each version. He got some ones coming out that I'm excited about. Can't wait to see how those
Hey,
come out. And yeah, like, they are very effective. It was wonderful sitting there, my son is so combative when it comes to homeschooling. It's tiring. But to sit there with him with them books, and initially, of course, I get the rebellious, energy, but then it got to the point where he's like, well, who's this person? And now we're Googling the people, and we're Googling the businesses, and now we're watching video. Like, the fact, like, I always know when he's interested in something that we're teaching, because he likes to expound on the things, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
And us sitting there reading the books, it was just like, well, Google this person, Google that business, whatever, what have you. And like I said, now it's to the point now where if I show him a picture of somebody, he can point them out. He knows who that person is, and that's a big deal. It's very important that we tell our stories, because I mean, if we don't, we already know who will, and we already know the versions they gonna tell. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
They keep trying to control the narrative of who we are, and what we are, and all the different things, and this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, thank you. This entire world is ours. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I be having my own theories, but I got my own science fiction books coming out with my theories. Like, this whole planet was
Hey,
ours. You
yes.
know what I'm saying? This they think we thinking too small. We had all these continents. And then it's one continent they won't even show us, because they scared. They know when we see that joint, we really gonna know this whole planet is ours. Um,
That's it.
we always been all over the place doing trade, and engaging with one another, and tribal village energy. But yeah, I appreciate those books, so thank you so much for creating those stories. They're very important.
I need a
I
video. You know what I'm saying? I need a video. I need a video with you and son going through it, because young people inspire young people. You know what I mean? As much as I hate it, I'm old now. I didn't know I was old. I thought I was still a younger. You
I
know what
just
I'm
found
saying?
out I was old.
I'm
I'm over
old.
here. I'm
So
I'm a
young
teacher,
people inspire
y'all.
young people.
I'm a teacher, and I'm in the schools. I'm in the teachers lounge. And you can't help but
Right.
hear other teachers talking, and they like, yeah, such and such 30. They old. I'm like, 30 is old. I'm older than 30, baby. When did I get old? How old is y'all? We got 19-year-old, 21-year-old teachers in these schools right now. That is so crazy to me. How did you get there at 19? I have no idea. That's saying so much to me. Um, but yeah, you're right. I do have to give you those videos. And that's
Yeah.
that's perfectly that's definitely something that's gonna happen, Captain. I also want to communicate with you about Now, I don't know if this is something that you already started putting out there out there. In fact, you know what? Let's rewind a little bit. I see you over there on that fan base platform. I see you going over there doing lives and things of that nature now. What is it let the people know that's watching, what fan base is about. I personally I'm aware. I got a fan base account. I just don't be over there too much. I gotta fix that. But and what kind of content have you been putting up there over on face fan base?
Well, that's an excellent question. I don't even know what kind of content I was putting up there because I'm not on fan base anymore.
I seen you over there doing movie reviews. I know
That
you
was
had like
that was a while ago.
the
Like, so if you
oh,
asked
okay.
me if you asked me last year, I could have told you. Doing cinematic breakdowns again. It was storytelling, story seeking, and it was the art of storytelling. We did a bunch of things over there. Myself and Dr. UR. We did some hip hop shows. We did some kung fu, like some martial disciplines. It was a bunch of things that we did in regards to that. But it was only literally supposed to be for research for the books and research for the documentaries. And I didn't see it sustainable anymore. I mean, it's a good platform, it's a good business model. I think that when Voices of the Diaspora, the docu series, is complete, beyond the pilot and the trailer, and get a couple episodes, I'll be streaming it over there. So I think I'll probably go back to the space around that time. But just in this production phase, this pre-production phase, and a lot of these things that's going on, there's a lot of things that are still happening, and you know it requires my focus and attention. So it's not like I left because there's some bad blood. It's just it's a lot of stuff going on. So I
Yeah.
need my focus and attention to go over there. But it's a platform. The son of Isaac Hayes, the favorite singer and producer, Isaac Hayes the 30s over there, building something in the force fashion. Uh, he is unique in that regard, where he allows you to immediately monetize from day one. There's no real restrictions on your content. There's a lot of things that you can do and network and build if you have a fan base, or if you were looking to build your fan base. There should be a place where people could exclusively see you. So
Mm-hmm.
if you are a subject matter expert in any field and you want a place that is exclusive to your particular audience, you can go over there in fan base and open up a room and dedicate that room space to engaging with your supporters, engaging with your fan base exclusively. Exclusive content you can post up there. It's all kinds of things. Like the possibilities truly to scale in that place is endless. So I don't have anything negative to say about the platform. I have positive things to say about the platform. However, my time commitment that I was utilizing over there is about 5 days out of the week, maybe six, maybe six. No, 5 days out of the week I was over there, and that's a lot. And then coming on my platform and working with Killer Priest with his platform and working with some of the artists and some of the other people that I'm working with and writing the books and doing the interviews and finishing up school, all of it was a lot. So when you make a decision to do something, you have to factor in the time commitment that it's going to take and be
Okay.
realistic and how much time you have to devote to what your goal, your aim, and your objective is. So if you have 10 hours out of the month and you're realistic, like this is all that I can devote, then you have to plug in on your schedule where you can utilize those 10 hours most effectively, not consecutively, but most effectively. So, yeah. But yeah, it's a good platform, and I encourage people to go and support and do what's necessary, and build your base. You know what I'm saying? Build your base. Get it together.
Said bring back Get Fresh Fridays. What was Get Fresh Fridays?
Oh, it was a hip hop uh, series we were doing over there, and shout out to Ursula. She got her own hip hop platform over there, and she's doing
Okay.
amazing work over there. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you want some real hip hop and some real music, her musical mind is remarkable. So, y'all go check her out and check out her platform, Assorted Conversations with Ursula. Uh, Very dope. Sunshine, I'm gonna have to hook you up with her so you can go be a guest over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, peace to the goddess. Yeah, I definitely got a fan
Yeah,
base. I gotta get back in alignment with it. It's like you say, I gotta focus on some things. So I'm trying to eat a lot at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
right.
And getting a little full over here. But you said you working on your focus. What are you focused on? Can we know a little bit about what you focused on?
Focus. That's my mantra for 2025. I'm
Okay.
just focused on my focus. Like when I heard that song from him, I was like, "Oh, this is epic. This is epic right here." I'm just focused on my focus. I was like, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Yo, this is my motivation for 2025." So building and sharing stories, curating stories, telling them in the most authentic manner possible. You know, reestablishing the credibility and expanding around the globe. So literally, stories will be told wherever black people are, and that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If I find out they're on Pluto, fam, I'm in the rocket ship. I'm out. I'm gone. You understand? So, wherever we are, our stories are unique and powerful. There's a large tourism slash expat movement that's been revitalized over the last couple of years. So be everywhere black stories are because they're sharing them. They're sharing them on Instagram. They're sharing them on TikTok. They're sharing them on YouTube. So wherever they are, in places you didn't think black people were. So gonna go share them stories. So that's my focus. Focused on my focus. That's what it is.
He's always so mysterious, y'all. I swear it's some like Scorpio placements over there somewhere.
That's what I had. I mean, I answered the question. I was like, yo,
He
I'm
is.
the documentaries, the books, like all that's the focus. Like that is the
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right. So we got a few more volumes of the book coming out. We got some documentaries of the voices of diaspora. We got Do the Knowledge. We got episodes coming up. I still see you over there still maintaining the Do the Knowledge radio show. We love it here. Are there any episodes that you have coming up that you want to let the people know to, run over to that page real quick and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for the reminder, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's dope. This March we were dealing with Women's History Month, quote unquote.
Mhm.
I celebrate Black women every month. You know what I'm saying? At all times, all day, all night. You understand? All day, all night.
He really does, y'all.
Uh, so it's magical matriarchs in March. I still got some March left. It's still a couple days in March, sunshine. So you could come over there and be magical. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Astrological,
you're not
astronomical.
going
You understand what I'm saying? So and come over there. Um, yeah. But
I
the
always
the
got time
focus,
for knowledge.
yeah.
Yeah.
The focus and the goal was to highlight my matriarchs. Some of my queen mothers. You understand what I'm saying? So Thursday and Saturday, as of right now, there are two episodes that are scheduled. One of the Queen Mothers, Ramen Koyo from the Uhuru Academy, will be on tomorrow, and I just love her. And it's Aries season, and she about to be Ariized. You understand what I'm saying? Ariized over there. You know what I mean? And she gonna come in and do what she needs to do, and tell us the history of the Uhuru Academy, independent African Center School, and her work as a doula, her work as a healer, all of that. So yeah, it was dope. It was definitely dope. So that's Thursday, at 7 p.m. and on Saturday 6 p.m. My homegirl Ifa Tumishe, yeah, Ifa Tumishe, she would be there, telling us about her trip to Africa, her own journey, as a black woman from America traveling around and working with different people. I'm telling you, like, it's just dope. Like, I just know that some of the dopest black women in the world, Dr. Ify J, she was on this month. Like, it's just so many people. Dr. You are, you know what I'm saying? My Jersey sister, she came through, got honored, you know what I'm saying? Sunshine, she gonna be here before the month is up. So if y'all wanna see her again and see her over there, getting
Yeah.
honored, getting celebrated, you know what I'm saying? It's over there. I seen Foxy Roxy. I still got a date in the month, Foxy Roxy. Okay. From
Hey.
Know Your Star Seed podcast. I still got a date. You understand what I'm saying? So just doing that. Tonight I'll be on the Killer Priest Pod Craft, working this segment, associate producer for a segment called Wind Down Wednesday. It's definitely gonna be dope tonight. I got Brooklyn's own Illa G. He gonna be in the building. Uh, him and the lyrical songstress, producer, educator, prolific mind, Queen Heroine. They're both gonna be in the building, and
Mhm.
one of my martial arts masters will be in the building tonight. Grandmaster Light Burley, uh, brother who popularized the defensive fighting technique known as 52 hand blocks. So if you heard of 52 hand blocks, brother gonna be in the building. You understand what I'm saying? So we got hip hop and martial arts together tonight, talking the next 50 years of hip hop and the next 50 years of the martial sciences. So it's Wu Wednesday, so we getting our Wu Tang on. Because our Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with. You understand?
I
So
say.
catch us over there. We'll be over there 9 p.m. Eastern, and just continue when to grow. You came over there and blessed that segment. You understand what I'm saying? Remarkably, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good opportunity to just connect. So that segment is kind of like a kickback, laid back type of fashion, but just looking to scale it in a way that you know it does what it's supposed to do. So yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely
Oh yeah,
excited
yeah. We
for that.
definitely gotta talk after this. Give me my day and my time. Okay.
Yeah,
I always make
yes,
time for you the knowledge. We be back and forth. We love it here.
that's it.
Yep. All right. So I think I ran out of questions, sir. You got anything else that you wanted to, come on here and let us know?
I still have a special going on for the month of March. You can get all 6 volumes for $31 for the 31 days of March. So you can still get all 6 of those volumes from me directly. If you go on my website, that option is not available. If you wanted to get it directly from me, you can get it via Cash App or PayPal. Cash App is $ knowledge won't allow, and PayPal is paypal.me/, do the knowledge radio. Every single dollar that is invested and collected is going into the continuation of Voices of the Diaspora, the docu series. Uh, going to, we have an audacious goal to tell 1 million Black stories from around the globe. We got about 3,400 to the good right now. So it sounds daunting, but if it's 4 billion Black people on the planet, we can get a million of them. You understand what I'm saying? We get a million of them, and in no limited time. If we get a million views, we can get a million stories. So that's the science and that's the mantra. So just filming, or doing this crowdfunding mechanism tool to help the efforts of the producers. So literally, I want to pay the people who are doing the post production so they can do the best job possible.
Sure.
Because we're gonna do it, but I want to do it grand. You know what I'm saying? Want to do it grand. So that docu series, that web series, gets the cinematic attention that it deserves because it's necessary. Because your
But now
story is
we in the
important
space
now.
now. Y'all could do what do you call it? An AMC tour real quick. You already know they got all these
Right.
out there movies. Like there's so many lanes that's open up to be able to tour the film around and do those different kind of things. Um, I started getting into the grant writing and stuff like that. It's a lot of
Hey,
grants out here for like telling our stories and getting into the
right.
arts and the histories. It's a lot of untouched bread to help out with that too.
That's what it is. It's. I mean, the stories are important. So the more that's invested, the more that can be done. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's really it. That's it. It's not a grandized thing for me. It's not an ego thing. It's a mission. It's a mission. It's a calling, and it's something that encompasses my life and then other people's lives. There's so many people out here with amazing stories. The stuff that's on the TV is based off of someone else's interpretation of you in their
Hmm.
minds. It's something that they want to highlight and something that they want to capitalize off of. I want to highlight aspects of your life, but the positive aspects of your life. So if there's a young black man, young black woman out here that has dreams of being an entrepreneur, and you know they out there selling candy, I want to know about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Hmm.
graduation is coming up. We about to hit June. I want to know about it. Prom is coming up. I want to cover that. You understand what I'm saying? Like these are the aspects
Hmm.
in regards to what it is. Oh, this lady been working in this church for 25 years. She about to retire. I want her story. Oh, this lady been the principal. Or this lady been the teacher. Or this guy, he been the custodian. Or this is the guy that fixed everything in the community. I need all of those people. You know what I'm saying? I need all of those
All of
people
that.
because their living was not in vain. Their sacrifices, the things that they did with their life, who they were to the world matters. You know what I'm saying? So all of it is special interest because I have a special vested interest in celebrating black people. That's what I wake up to do every single day. Every single day. So this is it. I'm telling you, like this is what it's about more than anything.
And
So
we
the
appreciate you for it.
contributors, the investors, the people who are looking to work with us, you'll be recognized. You have something with your likeness on it. You'll have a credit in the film. You see what I'm saying? Uh, when you see the pilot, when you see the series, when you the thank yous, the supporters, contributors, you'll see your name. If that's what you want, you'll see your name. It's like, oh snap! Like I was a part of this. And if you want to be in the web series, the docu series, will come to you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that's
Hmm.
it. It don't get no better than that. I'm literally after black people for their story to tell their story in the most righteous manner. 1 million. Then I don't know what's next after that. So maybe I don't know.
I'm sure being present in all these spaces is gonna lead you to that expansion and the answers they're gonna come to you. That's
You
how
know
it's
what I
been.
really like? You know what I really liked that I keep seeing
Huh.
that Jennifer Hudson show where they got them people that's in the hallway.
Oh yeah.
I want that. I want that. I want that kind of atmosphere. Not necessarily saying that that's the exact model, but what I envision for the highest scalability of one of the aspects, the media aspect of DTK Multimedia, that. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Martin, Word on the Street, ever since the Queen Latifah show, ever since the Arsenio Hall show, I always wanted a show like that. I'd be so intrigued by watching these different documentaries and these talk shows and things like that. I'm interested in people communicating in that way. You know what I mean? Like I want that warm environment. Like you're not going on Glad TV or Adam 22 or whatever it is. You're not walking into an interrogation. You're going into a love space where somebody love you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mhm.
that kind of push right there. That kind of push where you know you're coming to be celebrated. You proud to say, "Yo, hey, check this joint out. I'm gonna be on blah 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 blah, whatever." You understand what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
you come in and you get that and you take it back with you. Now it becomes a part of your family history. So definitely,
I love it. And so that's what we meant that manifesting. We manifesting in the talk show. That's what's next.
hey,
Do the knowledge talk show. We out
yeah,
there. Special guests, live studio audience. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? The do
yeah,
the knowledge moment at the end. You know, we love it
yeah.
there.
The sunshine on their performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Oh
Performances at the
yeah,
end of every episode. We on it.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
keep Arsenio alive. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah.
one of the greatest shows I had ever seen. And then when they did the last one, you know, uh, from Arsenio Hall's mouth, Queen Latifah got all those people together.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? It's got an extra jersey, little extra jersey. You understand what I'm saying? We up in this mug. You know what I
We,
mean? So
we
yeah,
bring
to be able to pull
the
that off, she
vibes
did
though.
that. You know what I'm saying? She did that. Ladies first. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
it. And so imagine the kind of influence, the kind of respect you have to be able to garner, and everybody came out there. They all came out. It was mad deep out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a beautiful thing to add in the space of celebration. You know what I mean? I'm glad, man. I'm glad. That's exactly one of the things I envision to add
We
in.
here to continue it. That's what we here to do. We here to continue the energy, keep it alive, keep it expanded, keep it normalized. You know,
Right.
this energy needs to be normal. This is the culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what it
so
is.
you abnormal if you ain't with the shits.
Right. Right.
So let us know where we can find you at, where we can follow you, all the platforms you be on. Tell us how to follow you on Cash App, PayPal, all of that in between.
Well, first I want to say thank you for taking time out of your schedule. I know you said no to three things to be able to do this. I got mad love and respect for you. You know, I don't play about you. You understand what I'm saying? Honest to you, honest to your family, honest to your mission because you have a serious mission as well, and you be everywhere. You know what I mean? So honest to you for continuing to have the intestinal fortitude and adaptability out here because it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, and you do a whole lot of righteous work, and righteous work is extra hard. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
uh, people don't want it until they damn near on their deathbed. Then they be like, "Yo, let me get some of that righteous shit you was talking about. I need a little bit." You know what I'm saying? Can it fix me tonight? You know what I'm saying? They want you to John Coffey them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And basically, Jesus Christ them. So giving honor to you for who you are, where you come from, and what you're here to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a little snapshot. So whenever you get the date and the time, we come to the real celebration over there. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I would be remiss if I came on here and didn't thank you for this opportunity. I don't take them lightly. I don't get a lot of invites. You know what I'm saying? So getting an invite from somebody I love, it's extra nice. You know what I mean? So they can
But of
find me
course.
Student Knowledge Radio as it is spelled DOTHAKNOWLEDGERADIO on all platforms or Knowledge Born Aloud on all platforms. Wherever it's at, you'll find either Student Knowledge or you'll find me. You understand? And uh, YouTube, Voices of the Diaspora, ebook series, 6 volumes done, 4 more volumes in production, and the documentary series. That's one of five that I'm working on. One of five that I'm working on, and more coming soon. That's that's the Voices of the Diaspora docu series. That's not the Do the Knowledge Radio docu series that's coming. That's not the Does the Hip Hop Industry or Black People Reparations docu series. That's not the uh, Why Do We Call Ourselves the N Word and the V Word docu series slash books. So yeah, it's definitely a bunch of things that are still in production to work, and we're looking to finish this documentary series with Killer Priest, the Killermentary, this year as well. So it's a lot happening. Okay, it's a lot happening, and still going. And once folks see it and they'll be able to get it started, they'll see a lot more. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all my name, all my name or all the platform name. And stay in tune. The saga continues.
Ashe. And y'all make sure y'all follow Cosmic Nobody's Convention. Cosmic spelled with a K, convention spelled with a K, because the ultimate support is going upon there in about 10 days and voting for
Yes.
my man. He is
Mm.
in the category. He is an award-winning Cosmic Nobody. And so,
Yes.
winning the
Yes.
2025 award, y'all better pull up and support the guy.
You know what I'm
He
saying? In the
did a lot
born
of
year,
over a
man. You know what I'm
thousand
saying? It's the born year,
episodes.
9 year born year. Come on, come on, Chief. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah, in the
saying?
born year, yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely
yeah.
y'all definitely pull up and support. Make sure y'all vote. He put in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? So,
Still working.
we love to not give awareness to our healers and appreciation, because this is not an easy choice, and that is why people wait till they on their deathbed to want to start eating healthy and want to start following the Lord and changing how they live and
They be like,
moving in
you can
forgiveness.
be a never part.
Yes, but to choose this as a life mission, baby, this is not for the
Yeah,
weak. You hear me?
word.
But we out here doing it. I appreciate you, knowledge. I appreciate you for pulling up. It's always love, and we will align again, of course. But of course,
Yes.
always, always. So
Let our
I'm gonna let
chakras
y'all
combine.
go. Yes, let our chakras combine, and they be
Mhm.
divine every time. So
Word.
I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I will see you guys later on this evening for Thursday's mathematics, and it's also Wednesday, so we're doing the hump day reading tonight as well. So.
Mm.
Make sure y'all follow Do the Knowledge Radio, because he got some shows popping up for y'all as well. So, yes, peace,
Word.
peace, y'all.
Peace.